10 prep stops. Starts with an Avocado East matchup at San Marcos. The Lady Knights hosting El Camino. This is Danny Sugano with the assist and Ellie Alden with one of her 11 kills. Later on, it's Marlana Bosovic doing the honors. She finishes with 12 kills. Final, San Marcos wins it 3-love. Over at Steele Canyon, the Cougars hosting Helix. In a Grossmont Hills matchup, Cougar senior Chloe Gold with 25 assists. This one to Ellie Hastings. And then 11 more go to Julie May as Steele Canyon wins in a runaway. 3-love your final. Another Avocado East matchup at Vista. Lady Panthers playing host to Mission Hills. Mission Hills wins the second set thanks to Lindsay Hawkins and her 6 kills. The Grizzlies for the Grizzlies, but Vista's captains of Rebecca Whitney and Gabby Crouch combined for 25 kills and 28 digs. The Lady Panthers rally to win this one 3-1. Patrick Henry making the trip to take on University City. Third set, the Patriots Noelle Hurd with one of her 7 kills right down the line. Patrick Henry wins 25-14 in the first set. And then the Centurions, Nadia Merkel, strong down the stretch with 3 of her 5 kills in the final set. UC wins in 4, 3-1. Over at Mira Mesa, the Cardinals of Hoover taking on the Marauders. First set, the Marauders, Amy Ballesteros with the kill to win the first set coming up right here. This picture is brought to you by Travis Berger. Second set, it's Ballesteros with the ace, and the Marauders go on to win by a 3-1 margin. Rancho Bernardo making the trip to take on Westview. Westview Junior Sabrina completes 15 kills for the Wolverines, but Rancho Bernardo Senior Julia Callan gets a match-high 18 kills to lead the Lady Broncos to a 3-2 win. Both teams are now 2-2 in league play. In the pool now at La Jolla, the Vikings taking on Cathedral Catholic. In the fourth quarter, the Vikings' Maverick Becker scores on the fast break for one of his game-high 3 goals to tie things at 6. The Dons' Thomas Grunwell, though, also with a hat trick, including the final goal of the contest. Your final score, 9-8, Cathedral Catholic on top. Otay Ranch and Scripps Ranch under the lights at Miramar College. First period, the Falcons, Stone Parker with one of his 4 scores, right there with the one-timer. Third period, the Falcons, Carson Miller with a team-high 8 goals. The Falcons win this one by an 18-4 margin. More boys water polo as Mission Bay and Patrick Henry face off. Final minutes, the Patriot Josh Cross with a nice goal to tie this thing at 9. 30 seconds to play. Mission Bay's Andy Doris drops in the 5th score of the game for him, and it's your game winner. Buccaneers win 10-9. Division 3 now. Steele Canyon traveling to Cathedral to face Canyon Crest. Canyon Crest's Dylan Chamelka takes the ball down the pool for one of his 4 goals. Fellow Raven Andy Shade matches that with 4 of his own as Canyon Crest wins 14-2. They are now 5-2 on the year.
Back in 2016, had the opportunity to call Xander and offer him an unrestricted exemption to our tournament. So really didn't see back then that I'd be sitting here next to him as PGA Tour Rookie of the Year. From the heart, just kind of share with us some of your thoughts and being honored by your peers as PGA Tour Rookie of the Year.
First off, thanks for being honest about not believing me there.
Xander Schauffele having some fun with Farmers Insurance Open Tournament Director Peter Rippon Tuesday. Yeah, I'll tell you what, Peter announcing that the X-Man is the PGA Tour Rookie of the Year, and why not? He finishes the 2017 season number 3 on the FedEx computer with $4.3 million in prize money to his credit. Not bad for a 23-year-old just out on the tour. Yeah, he spent 15 minutes with Mr. Ripa and the local media talking about a variety of topics, including his last name and his caddy and former Aztec teammate, Austin Kaiser.
I rolled up my scuffed up Toyota Camry. Still got a year lease, or a year on my lease. So, it's sitting at my little 1-bedroom apartment in Hillcrest. So, haven't really, all this money and everything else is kind of just a result, of all the hard work and everything else. I can start with my girlfriend. She's already annoyed. Every time her parents talk to her, they don't even ask how she's doing anymore. They ask how I'm doing. It took me like 10 years to pronounce it properly. So, I'm pretty sure no one's ever going to know how to say it.
What have you heard when people say what?
Oh, you name it. You can add a couple letters on there for Schauffele, souffle, Schauffele, just you name it. I mean, since kindergarten, it's been mispronounced, and I've always had a good chuckle about it. No, he was so excited. He pulled the flag stick out, thinking that we were the last group of the tournament, because that's the caddy's award. They can take the pin from 18. So I turn around, I see him walking over with a flag stick, like smiling, and everyone's looking at him like, oh boy, like this kid needs to put this flag stick back so the group behind us can finish.
It's also Tuesdays with Rocky. The Aztecs travel to UNLV on Saturday. They're 10.5-point betting favorites. Yet on Tuesday, we're still talking about Saturday's win over Northern Illinois and some of those flags against the Aztecs, including that one on Oceanside Pirate Micah Holder, got him thrown out of the game.
I mean, they know the rules, and I don't think he intentionally tried to target the guy. In fact, his shoulder hit him in the chest. The first initial contact was legal. And then his helmet happened to bump into the other guy's helmet, and all of a sudden it's targeting and you're out of the game. It's tough to play football the way they're making them play football now. It really is. They're trying to make it touch. Well, guess what? The game is not touch. I really dislike when quarterbacks slide. And when you start scrambling with the ball, you're a ball carrier, even though it's becoming acceptable now. And the more it happens, pretty soon we won't have any quarterbacks that actually run with the ball anymore. Every single one of them will slide, or they're going to be wearing vests that have sensors on them, so quarterbacks only get touched. Everybody else gets tackled, but quarterbacks get touched. And so when the lights start flashing, that means the quarterback's down. I think quarterbacks are football players. They are so protected in the pocket now that once they get outside the pocket, they ought to be football players. They shouldn't be baseball players sliding into second.